MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Number 25 will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. Bailey pauses. Here's the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Charlie Blackmon gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Miguel Sano steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Morrison is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Joe Mauer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one gets away. That could be a run. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is lifted out to left. Santana moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Sam Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Corey Dickerson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. And that's the third out. Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 7.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Stepping in, Adam Nickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nickerson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Bailey into his motion. 0-2 on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Brandon Phillips into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the seats, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Logan Morrison will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Shot towards second, but there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out. Brad Miller stands in for the first time.
Brad Miller.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackman. 2 gone. Hank Conger will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Plouffe has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. J.P. Arancibia will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Bailey gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
How about it?
Danny Santana will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Logan Forsythe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Rays, second baseman, Logan.
Sends it in the air to deep left field. Santana going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Right.
Trevor Plouffe steps into the box. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Kevin Kiermaier will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
2 out, nobody on. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, number 25.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out. Charlie Blackmon walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman,
Miguel Sano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Plouffe ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Sam Aquino is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hughes is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dickerson.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he'll step off and rethink this. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Logan Morrison will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Joe Mauer heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Flipped out the other way toward short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Into the box, Adam Nickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And Bailey will take something off to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Grounded to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Settling in now, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. J.P. Arancibia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Jeffrey McNeil will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one gets away. That could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
How about back-to-back strikeouts after loading the bases? Wouldn't that be something?
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Brad Miller comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Now batting, catcher, Hank.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0. Blackman comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Blackman over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trevor Plouffe is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side. Number 25 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder, number 25.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bailey sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria onto the grass. 1 out. Charlie Blackmon will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Drives it to deep right field. Plouffe racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Miguel Sano will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Forsythe ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Kevin Kiermaier will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Sam Aquino will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Santana is going to get there. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Evan Longoria will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dickerson.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted in the air to center field. Blackmon's after it. Oh, and he botches it. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there. Logan Morrison will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Escobar into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Brad Miller stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go out there in the hard stuff again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Skied into straightaway right. Plouffe is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Adam Nickerson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bailey's ready. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Conger has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional.
Hank Conger will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Right side, hit hard. Fielded in shallow right by Phillips. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Logan Forsythe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit hard to short. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Trevor Plouffe will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Kevin Kiermaier steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a swing and a fly ball. 1 away. Striding into the box, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year.
Kevin Jepson will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Number 25 stands in.
Now batting, number 25.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Launched to right field and deep. Plouffe racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Charlie Blackmon steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2. So with with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their...
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat.
Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Sam Aquino will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Kelvin Herrera is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Corey Dickerson stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Santana racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Logan Morrison will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
First baseman, Logan.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Denny Farquhar.
Number 43, Denny Farquhar.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The tag, and he is out. Joe Mauer will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Adam Nickerson makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit in the air to left. After it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but